The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Michael Bryce continues his friendship with assassin Darius Kincaid as they try to save Darius's wife, Sonia. And that was the summary from IMDb, which pretty much summarizes the entire third act of the film, not the whole plot. Guys, this movie is all over the place. Let me just get into the things that I did not enjoy about this movie, like at all. The first and biggest issue that I have with this film is a thing called sequelitis. When a movie wants to go above and beyond the predecessor with more actors and more action and more of everything, but fails to deliver on anything that they put out in this movie. There was just so many things that they were trying to throw at you in this movie, so many different subplots, so many different plot twists, specifically one in the third act where they give you a plot twist and then within 5 minutes, they introduce another plot twist. And I don't care about either one. It didn't make any sense. It felt like they just threw so much at you with so little time. And let me talk about the runtime. Supposedly this movie is an hour and 50 something minutes, 52, 54. But this movie feels like it's 2.5 hours long. I was sitting with my friend and I told him, hey man, what time is it? Oh, we must have probably 30 minutes left, right? We had an hour left. We had only watched about 50 something minutes of the movie, and it felt like it was already 2 hours. This movie just goes on and on and on at a snail's pace. And even when it feels like it's not a slow movie, they take these really basic concept scenes when it comes to dialogue or when it comes to the action sequences, and they rush through it. Pretty much everything in this movie felt like they were rushing it in the editing bay. Another thing that I really did not like about this movie was Ryan Reynolds' character as Michael Bryce. Michael Bryce, yeah, it had some Ryan Reynolds-esque kind of vibes to it, but he wasn't a complete sellout Ryan Reynolds version of himself in this movie. In the first one, I mean. When it comes to the sequel, he is full-blown Ryan Reynolds. Like, he's not even Michael. The character that we got in the first movie, I do not recognize him in this film at all. It felt like a parody of that character. This movie really honestly felt like a parody of the first film. It took some of the comedy, but then blew it up in the sequel by 10. To go into the things that I liked about this movie was, I like Ryan Reynolds. I like Samuel Jackson. I kind of like Salma Hayek. Antonio Banderas, he was there. And Morgan Freeman too. He was there as well. Interesting what they did with this character. I kind of liked it. Some of the comedy worked. Some of it did. Some of the build-up to it was really funny. And then some of the delivery just fell so flat. It was bad. Very bad. So in a way, the comedy was a positive and a negative. But for this review, for the sake of this film, because it looks like I am brutally murdering this movie, I don't hate it. I just strongly dislike this film. You might be surprised with my score because of how much hate I've been giving this movie, but I'm going to give The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard a 4 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.